In this base area, so this is what Captain Smiley looks like normally. This is kind of his, 1990s image comic style. And this is his base where he can interact with Twisted Pixel on the big screen back there, and he can buy unlockables. We have over 200 unlockables in the game, including levels for our previous game, Explosion Man, that you can download as, just for free. So now we're going to show you Silver Age. Do next one, that one.
No. You sure you want to have that shit down your pants again?
Well, gee, when you put it that way.
So the Silver Age comic, the comic is called The Improbable Paper Pals, and it's about a duo. One of the heroes is Paper Lad, and another one's Origami Kid, and they basically have the powers of a piece of paper, which means they can't really do much of anything. At Twisted Pixel, we're big fans of making heroes and villains that are really lame. So Paper Lad is just a crumpled up piece of paper, and in the issue right before this, you find out that he jumps into Smiley's pants. So in a minute here, you're going to see dialogue coming from his crotch area, and that's not his cock, that's a piece of paper.
So that's how we defeated the Typesetter. Neat, huh?
No, not really.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, I should have said thought we defeated him. As it turned out, our
Hey, how are you breathing?
I've got this half helmet thing. How are you breathing?
I don't know. A little star, I guess.
Well, then how can you talk? I thought space is a vacuum.
Oh, great. Eugene's gonna have a field day with this next letter.
Looks like it's time to show Mistress Ropes who wears the pants around here, boys.
Notice in this style, it's more like, from the 60s, the Jack Kirby style is what we're trying to invoke. I think for the art style, this one's my particular favorite. And this issue is more of a, as you can see, a space shooter, kind of like Gradius or, games of that kind. Which is a pretty big departure from a lot of the other styles of gameplay in the rest of the game.
Did you know that in space, no one can hear you scream?
I wish that in space I couldn't hear you.
Not likely, pal.
So for those that don't know, Xbox Live Arcade is an area online on the Xbox where you can download games. All you need is an Xbox 360, plug it into your internet, and you can just start browsing hundreds of games that are between $5, $10, or $15. That's the type of game that this is. This is going to be exclusive to Xbox Live Arcade for 1,200 Microsoft points, which is basically $15. And we're Twisted Pixel. We're locally here in town. We've been here for a few years now, and this is our third game. This is the biggest game we've ever made, so we're pretty excited about it. A little nervous to see when it gets released in a week or so. But we put a lot of hard work into it. This is a passion project of ours because our co-founder Josh Baer has created this character Smiley when he was in 7th grade. So finally, we're at the point now where we're able to make a game out of a character that he had when he was in study hall back in grade school. So real quick, now we're going to jump into, I want to show you guys manga. We're going to show you a little bit more of that comic than the others because that's the new one that we haven't shown until now. And manga is, I think a little extra crazy. We're trying to, supposed to be kind of a shoujo comic, which is like a love story. So it's filled with, girls that are crazy for Smiley, and they actually kidnap Brad, who is Smiley's arch nemesis. And that fate is even too great a fate for Brad, so you go in and you have to try and save him from that fate. Actually, real quick, Josh, you want to grab show the upgrades? We'll buy a Help Me. So real quick, we're going to buy a Help Me, which is the thing that I wanted to show you guys where Smiley can call to Twisted Pixel to help. So there's all this other stuff you can upgrade to throughout the whole game.
Thank you for your cover. What else did Mr. Myers do care for you?
I don't know if you guys remember the movie Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van Damme from the early 90s. We're fans of really, really crappy action movies starring Stallone and Jean-Claude. So he had this car, this metal car he would get in and it would go hurtling towards a brick wall, and magically somehow that sent him back in time.